Hello everyone, you're watching Real Talk with me, Billy. I'm sat here with Mayvin. Merry Fishmas to you all. It's the last game before Christmas. Means only one thing, it's Fishmas. And of course I have to be sat here chatting to Mayvin. Mayvin, you've been pretty much a mainstay in that back line since you joined in the summer. We're about just over halfway through the season now. So and we're approaching the end of the year. So it might be a nice time to kind of reflect on how things are going. How are you doing personally? Do you think you're kind of where you want to be? If you think back to the start of the season, you might have been thinking, I want to achieve this season. Are you on course for that at the moment? What do you reckon?
To be fair, I think we're above course. Obviously, I didn't. When I came into fish, I didn't really know much about fish. I came through my mate Alvin. Took 2 years off playing uni football because this is my first year in men's football, proper starting every game. Before uni, I was at a club called Ware FC where I wasn't really getting minutes. Kind of fell out of love with the game, and then obviously went to uni, played with my mates, started enjoying it, and decided, maybe third year I want to try get back into what I enjoyed doing growing up. Came to fish. Had a game, I think AJ liked what he saw, and then at the beginning it was a bit of a rocky start. It wasn't really great when you scored 2 own goals in the FA Cup, and then I was just like, maybe this ain't the one. And then I think AJ just trusted me, kept me in the team. We decided to have a back four that was consistent, same faces, and we were just doing well. And then with the boys, we have the same 11, normally the same 15 actually, every week. I think that helps a lot. And like the boys earlier have said, Jack and Ed, the changing room's just great right now. I think we're all doing well. But yeah, like we said, I think right now we're doing well. I think this is where the boys should be. I think we should be fighting for the title personally. But obviously when you've got teams like Faversham, VCD, Era, it's going to be challenging. But I think we've got a chance, but we just got to believe and then just take it game by game.
Yeah, one of the things I really like about the players we have this season, there seems to be a little bit of a theme of people sort of regaining their passion for the game and all coming into the squad about that same time for that same reason. And but I'm curious, university football. I played very briefly in my university third 11. I was terrible. But I'm going to assume you were a bit better than that. What's the difference between uni football and say Step 5 football?
To be fair, uni football I play up front, so obviously centre back wise I'm not really I don't really understand much, but I don't know, obviously this football's much more you must be more patient in the manner that uni football is just try and get it to the best player, he tries to do whatnot, and then but here we're kind of always working as a team. If let's for example say Courtney's left side is not working during the game, we then switch to for example Baby's right side. Or if not, we try and get in behind to Kesno or whatnot. So I think it's just learning the game in this manner, whereas uni football is just kind of having a kick about with your friends. Yeah,
a bit more serious.
Yeah.
You mentioned there. Ed has mentioned it. Jack's mentioned it. Everyone mentions it when I talk to them about this squad. It seems like a really tight group, really healthy changing room. I'm just going to say a couple of names to you now. I just want you to give me just tell me a little bit something that the Fisher supporters might not know about them, if that's all right. So let's go. Armani Jordan Martin.
Probably the hardest working person in the team, in my opinion. I was very surprised, to be fair, coming into the team. He's a bit of a very quiet guy though, but then when you speak to him, he's very you find a lot about him. But yeah, we kind of understood his spot in the team when he was away off for 2 weeks. But yeah, massive guy. He's very helpful as well. You can always talk to him. Great guy. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Kesna Clark.
His mate is. When he came into the team, I was very happy because we would get the balls into the box and his finishing is just unreal. You see it every week. He minimum gets a goal a week, to be fair. So I'm just glad that we have him in the team. But even that, he's a very down-to-earth person. You can have a conversation with him. He'll come and speak to you. So yeah.
Yeah. And finally, our number one, our goalkeeper, Isaac.
Isaac's a bit of a scapegoat for our team. Everyone just takes a mick out of him, especially Gaffer there himself. Yeah. Ange and him are just brothers that fight all the time, but he's a good guy. He's a person that's very aspirational as well. It's something that I only found out a few weeks ago. He wants to take each step, each year, go forward. But also, I didn't know he was that young as well, so he has a very bright future ahead, but a good boy.
Yeah. I think he's done really well this season, and yeah, I was surprised to find out he was that young as well. Mayvin, thanks for chatting to me. Just one more question, as it is Fishmas today. I was wondering if you had a favourite Christmas song.
Favourite Christmas song? Nah, not really. To be fair, I don't know any off by heart, but I don't know. Gaffer, what shall I say? Wish you a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
It's a classic. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, good luck today.